We are now joined by Chief Tom Jenkins, IAFC Second Vice President, and you are here to talk with us about FSTAR. Now, explain exactly what FSTAR is for those who don't know, and I also understand that there's a new website.
FSTAR now is in really its second genesis, and it stands for Firefighter Safety Through Advanced Research. And it's a program, grant funded, that was developed by the IAFC, and it's intended really to bridge the gap between science and what's going on in our nation's fire departments. And all fire chiefs, of course, want to be progressive. We want to keep our firefighters safe. We want to solve problems the most effective and safe way we can. However, there's a lot of information out there now that was just simply not available just a few years ago. And so this FSTAR program is all about getting that information in a digestible format for fire chiefs to begin to make policy decisions and operational decisions to make our community safer and certainly to protect our firefighters. One of the best conduits to do that when we had initial discussions starting as far back as 2013 was it has to be web-based. It has to be in a format that whether you're on a cell phone looking at the website or on a traditional desktop computer, that you can get information, you can have it readily available, and it's right in front of you. And so that website, FSTAR Research, is something we hope will be an advocated resource that fire chiefs will be able to access regularly and will be updated. It has to be dynamic. There's new and emerging trends happening even this week. And so we hope those resources that we've put together will be very helpful.
And some examples of what's on there, health and wellness, personal protective equipment, building construction. What are some of the key things that you hope the chiefs will be able to use on a day-to-day basis in their job and also perhaps making policy decisions?
Well, I think the issue that the website will solve for us with all of those topics is when you look at these research papers that are published, they're thick. And they take time and effort and energy for fire chiefs to read, and we already have very complex schedules with competing interest, and so that's difficult to do. And those topics and all that wide spectrum of format are going to serve to allow chiefs to quickly look at the ways that they can change tactics. It's going to allow them to look at best practices to keep our firefighters safe through health and wellness initiatives. It's going to show them emerging trends and best practices in other fire departments that can be used as case studies. And the way I see it as a fire chief today is that's a website that I'm going to share with my colleagues and peers that will be a force multiplier. It's going to allow them to do things better, more quickly than they would have otherwise, because it's updated and that information is out there in such just a quick format to get the high points.
And that really falls right in line with IAFC's platform of lead, educate, serve. Absolutely.
I can't think of a more important program that we're doing right now. And the IAFC does so many good things, but we live in a day and age in which the information that we have available to us is multiplying. And so the business that we're in, taking care of our communities, whether that's preventative community health and EMS, battling fires, of course, is our traditional mission. All of these topics have trends and research that just wasn't available a few years from now. And when you look at lead, educate, and serve, well, fire chiefs have to lead, and our job is to change things for the better over time. And our mission is evolving. And so fire chiefs that are leading, and you look at the IAFC, we're providing this information to allow them to do a better job of doing that. This is, of course, an educational tool. That's obvious. It's taking clinical research in a wide array of topics and getting it into the hands of fire chiefs in a manner that they can understand and that is not time consuming. And of course, this is why the IAFC exists. Is we're serving our members, and it's going to help. It's going to help fire chiefs out there make their departments more safe. And my hope is that we'll end up saving civilian lives. We'll end up saving the lives of firefighters by doing things better, whether that's any one of those topics.
All right, Chief Tom Jenkins, thank you very much for joining us. Give us the website one more time.
That's fstarresearch.org.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.